Hello everyone. This is another episode of the .NETist. So in this episode, I'm going to join. I want you to join me and how to I will test how to display images in Mkdocs. So I will first check if we already have our Mkdocs here and our Docker images. Seems like we don't have it yet. And we're already in our Mkdocs repo, and now we're going to docker build t fina mkdocs, then this one, and let's check if this will work. This will take time again, and I won't have any time to edit this, so you'll have to wait until this is completed. And while we are waiting, I'm going to touch by touch. You're my on-time lover. Skin to skin. Okay, so I'm going to check some things in the internet. Okay, so yesterday we went to the mall, and because I've been interested in watches, so I want to collect watches, and I want to have an automatic watch, so like a semi automatic watch, um like like mechanical watch, and I want it to be cheap, yeah, I just want to test if I can if I'm gonna like it. So I keep on browsing the internet, and upon the review, the best affordable and the cheapest affordable, but not bad, and it's quite like it's very good for its price, um, given the features that it has. And if you're a watch collector, most of the watch collectors prefer to have the Seiko 5 um, SKN. I think it's SKN, or the is RPA models. So yesterday, I've been sending links to my wife like for the past 2 weeks regarding those watches. And yesterday we went to a mall, and I was watching my son, and my wife went to buy some charger, and she passed by a store where they're selling Seiko, and she told me that, yay, I think the watches that you're interested in are in those store. And so she said you can check them there. I think this is she sent me uh, an image of the watch, and I say, oh yeah, this is the watch that I'm looking for. So I went there to the store, to the watch store. I think that is what it's called. And when I saw the watch in physically, so when I saw the watch, like not in the image, like in the actual watch, and it's not that it's not that nice anymore. So it doesn't look as pretty as the what's in the what's in the internet and the images. And now I am again looking at the some maybe those watches in the store are not maybe authentic. So now, because I'm very interested on watches, when I went to YouTube or Instagram, all the feeds now are like watches already, and they keep on popping every now and then to my feeds. So I again have this watch here. It's really it looks nice in the image, but when I saw it in the actual watch, it's not that good. It's not that compelling or interesting. It's not that eye-catching, maybe the right word for that. So yeah, but as of now, I just keep on thinking if I'm going to buy one, because if I'm going to buy one, like a mechanical watch, then I might look like an idiot having two watches because I have a digital smartwatch and a mechanical watch. So yeah, and it doesn't look nice. So, and yeah, while we're here, guess I keep on thinking of buying a Rolex watch if ever I had the money to buy. And then my wife sent me a link to a video where a guy was robbed in the elevator and took his watch. Yeah, baby, because not maybe, it's because they knew that the watch is worth $10,000. So like our Rolex Submariners are like $10,000. It's more like oh no, I think it's more than that. I think the Rolex Submariner is around 700,000 pesos. So I'm not sure how much is it in dollars. I think it's 14, 16,000. Yeah. Yeah, because 1 million pesos is 20,000, and is it 20,000? Yeah, it's around more. It's more than 20,000. No, it's around 20,000, I think, in pesos. So yeah, if I'm going to buy a Rolex Submariner, if ever I'm going to have money, right now I don't have my bank account cannot afford it. But if ever I can buy, if I ever I can afford a Rolex watch, I will still not buy it because of the environment that I'm around. Is it the right English for that? So the the people that I'm with and the places I oh, it's already finished. So it's already finished. Say we have Docker already and Docker images, Docker run EDP 3280 because we are using Nginx as our host, our server for inside the Docker, and we're going to name this Fina Mkdocs, and then use the image Fina Mkdocs. Right, so let's check do we have a browser open here? Yeah, okay. Uh, 3200. And boom, there you have it. We have here. Now we want to display an image here. So how do we do that? Okay, so in our docs here, we want to display an image. So we want to put images here, and we want to put an image there. So let's For now, let's pause our video so that we can get an image. Alright, so we have here, we already have our image, and now we want to add that in our Mkdocs here in our about us. And we already asked chat gpt how to display that in Mkdocs, no, in markdown. So we want to like put the exclamation point here, and this will be the alternative alt here. So if you don't have an image, so this will display Fina is the image, Fina JPEG is the image, and this is where your URL, your image URL is going to be, and that's it. And this is this location here, this directory here, this locator here should be relative to where your file is. So this is image, this is Fina that PNG, and if you're going to link like an external URL, you're going to put the URL here with the HTTP or HTTPS with the domain name. Okay, so with that, let's again build our image. Before that, we want to remove first our Fina Mkdocs, and we want to force it. Now it's removed. Now we want to build again. Docker build t tag for Fina Mkdocs. Then that's this one. Okay, so now it's going to build again, but this one here is going to be faster because our we have everything cached already in the Docker layers. So yeah, and it's just going to work on and process the files or the portions of our app that have changed or were affected by our change. So this one here, we already have it completed, and now we're going to run again. Docker run detach port 3200, and this one is 80, and then we're going to name this again Fina Mkdocs, and then our image will still be Fina Mkdocs, and then we're going to run that, and then we're going to check our about here, and there you go, we have our image. And there are applications we can use to edit MK Markdown docs easily, but I haven't tried to use it with Mkdocs. And is it a seamless integration, or yeah, like is it, or do you have to install anything or configure anything to um, work on markdowns and those software text editors like um, I think there's a software called Notion, but the text editor that I'm using is just Visual Studio Code here, but yeah, you can use um, um, markdown editors that are like have like very nice UI, like I guess. All right, so that's it. And by the way, this Fina application, I'm thinking of again discontinuing this because I saw some YouTube video that my idea will have complication in the law in the Philippines. So yeah, I'm going to like maybe start a new one, start a new idea. So that's it. Thanks. Hopefully, I'm going to get 600 subscribers before February so that I can buy my Seiko SP SPRE, I think. But it's it's better if some watch collector there, like a very rich watch collector, just give it like just give it to me as a gift because it's just 16,000 pesos, but it looks like it's around 30,000 pesos. So yeah, hopefully somebody will have a nice heart to give it to me. All right. And what else? Yeah, so yeah, I'm still thinking if I'm going to buy a mechanical watch because I already have a watch. Mm, yeah, okay, that's it. Thanks. And kapow.